Are you frozen on your screen?
I just went. I was trying to go live. I think we were trying to do it on the same time. That was it. There we go. I'm not muted, right? YouTube. I'm always muted when we get on YouTube. I don't know why. But send Jazz Jackson a link to book show. And it's just that easy, people. If you want to be on the show, holla at me. You get one freebie a year. Okay? I think it's fair. But it's called Impact Radio Show, sponsored by the Florida Star, which is one of the oldest Black newspapers and Black owned, independent. It's a big deal because that means that we don't owe anybody anything. That means that we can talk about what we like to talk about. That's really deep. And I'm here to support them, and I'm only asking everybody to start supporting Black media more. Most definitely. I'll send you the information.
So first elect Black female judge in Duval County.
Who? Rhonda Peoples Waters? Yeah, Rhonda Peoples Waters?
Yeah.
She celebrates 1 year. Yeah, she did it today, I think I was like. Okay. What did she celebrate? First year?
Yep. First elected Black female judge in Duval County commemorated first year in official ceremony.
What is Trey got going on? He done jumped on and jumped right back off. Can you guys in the StreamYard? Oh, please keep pushing that. Hey, everybody. It's a little delayed. I just got your comments. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Nice to see you. Hey, Myra. Hey, Shell. Guys, we're live in a lot of different places. Hopefully, you can hear me. If not, hopefully, you can hear the music. We are trying some new things. Peace to all of you guys that are listening and live streaming. Soon I'll be connecting this stream closer to the Florida Star, and I'll be able to do some different things like that with pushing out our content. So I'm excited about that. Hey, cuz. And I'm definitely excited about this haircut because all I got to do. Y'all want to see my brush real quick?
Oh my God, you and this brush.
I gotta keep it on me because I'm afraid my hair might piece up.
Every 5 minutes.
You gotta keep it together. I don't know what the back of my head is looking like.
I promise you could be in the middle of the ceremony. It's gonna be me and you in whatever attire I have on. Would you take this one long?
Yeah, hold on. Nah, we're really excited, guys. It's gonna be a great show. I'm gonna tap back real quick. We got about 2 minutes before the live really starts. Am I on the screen anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Okay, are you calling the 85 or the 3401 number? Yeah, the last 4 digits, I sent you an update for the ones that go directly into the studio. Check that email one more time. We're going live right now. Check your email, please. Welcome to the Impact Radio Show. My name is Vanessa Davis. How are you guys doing tonight? I really can't hear you, but I'm sure you're doing just fine. Someone said, "Good evening, Queen." So I know you guys are doing just fine. This is the Impact Radio Show presented by the Florida Star. Before we get into it, do business with one of the oldest Black owned independent media companies around, guys. Support independent media, right? Support Black owned media, support local media. Those three things, all you got to do is support the Florida Star, and you support those three things. Hey, Rochelle, my cousin saying, "What's up?" Hey, y'all. If you're checking us out on live, if you're checking us out on Facebook, if you're checking us out on YouTube, you can see that I have done something different. So please comment. This is my little Easter egg. Now you got to find us on YouTube. I'm so thankful to have you guys here with me tonight. Hopefully, we will have an interview later on by Mr. Jeffrey Johnson, who is doing some great things at the Ritz Theatre and Museum. And we're going to have a moment with our Reverend Carl Jonathan Frederick II.
You just wanted to say my whole.
I did. All right, guys, it has been a wonderful week for me. I'm not sure about you, but last week, if you guys remember, it was my birthday this past week. So I have just been celebrating around town and really getting into the springtime. Spring has sprung and everybody is doing their thing. So once you are out and about purchasing things, cleaning up, why don't you ask one of your favorite businesses to carry the Florida Star for you, right? So you don't even have to order it. You can just ask and say, "Hey, I'd love to come in here and pick up a copy of the Florida Star." Or you can encourage them to advertise and support this locally owned, Black owned, independently owned, female-led organization. All those hot button topics, this is what you got in the Florida and Georgia Star. So please continue to support us, continue to support our local writers and our events. Once you support us, we are out and we can, promote those stories that you guys have in the community for the world to see. Really quick, I want to do a quick news breakdown from the Florida Star, ripped from the headlines of the Florida Star. A Black teen gets over $1 million in scholarships and accepted into nearly 50 colleges. Guys, I'm going to take a break right there. Do you know how much work it takes to apply for 50 colleges? I only applied for one, so kudos to this young lady who applied for multiple colleges and got accepted and applied for multiple scholarships and received a ton of money totaling over $1 million. It can be done. I didn't know that you can get scholarships in your sophomore and your junior year in high school. I didn't know.
So wait, wasn't like a few, I want to say last year, there was a Black kid that did that. And somebody on Fox News had the nerve to get mad. Oh my God, they're snatching opportunities from other kids. Why would you apply so much? And I'm like, because they want options.
Yeah, why not? I think so. Why not? Guys, you can do that. It can be done. Start early, follow the instructions, and you can apply and get all those scholarships for your kids too. Ripped from the headlines of the Florida Star, Rhonda Peoples Waters, she celebrated her first year as a judge. This is the first African-American judge in Duval County. We all know the name. We are celebrating with you too, sis. Some of you guys were invited out to the Prime Osborne this afternoon, so I'm sure social media is abuzz with photos, and we look forward to seeing those photos all over. But if you see Judge Peoples Waters, congratulate her for an excellent job this first year. Thank you, sis, for all the work you do. Also ripped from the headlines, Miami Northwestern swept this weekend at the Bob Hayes track meet. I didn't get a chance to make it out there, guys. I heard it was so much fun, but shout outs to the Miami Northwestern team and all the track stars that participated and the community that participated too. I love to see us celebrating sport. Got anything to add on that? No.
No, there's one topic I'm trying not to talk about.
Oh.
So yeah, we're not going to mention it.
Is it Ukraine?
I would rather talk about Ukraine, but no, it's not Ukraine.
Well, guys, if there's something that you would like to see in the headlines of the Florida Star, you can reach out to myself. You can reach out to the team with the Florida Star. There's several pages, websites at thefloridastar.com, and submit. You can submit your press releases for us to cover the articles. You could submit articles. Maybe you have a talent for writing. We'd love to introduce you to the community, and we'd love to get your topics out for the community. Just want to shout out to Dr. Sean. Thank you, Dr. Sean, for logging in. She is helping us produce tonight. We are at 5 minutes. We're going to do a quick event rundown sponsored by the Ritz Theatre and Museum, guys. This upcoming week, we got 2 shows coming up to the Ritz. We have the Next Up show, which is all local talent. You should definitely come out. There's no tickets on sale. It's tickets on the night of. So that is the 8th. And on the 9th, we will have Lisa Fisher. Do you know who Lisa Fisher is? Lisa Fisher used to sing back up for people like Luther, people like the Rolling Stones, people like Mick Jagger. And the one song she's known from is How Can I Ease the Pain? Let me not sing anymore because we don't have the rights to that song. But that is Miss Lisa Fisher, guys. She will be at the Ritz Theater on the 9th. Please, tickets are available at the VVMA box office. Be careful because there's Justin Bieber going on this week, Disney on Ice, and UFC's coming up this week. So there's a lot going on this week around town. But please get your tickets for Lisa Fisher. It's going to be an awesome night out. Guaranteed to be so. I know we got half the house definitely cleared by now. So go ahead and get your tickets now for a wonderful night next week at the Ritz. Some other events coming up, and then we're going to hit a break. Spin Doctors will be at the River Jam April 7th. It starts at 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's at the old landing. I think it's called Jack's Riverfront Park now. Yeah. Also, coming up, Springing in the Blues is this weekend. If you're beach people like me, go to Springing in the Blues April 1st through the 3rd down at Jack's Beach Amphitheater. Art Walk is coming up next Wednesday, showcased by DVI, Downtown Vision. The headquarters for that will be formerly Hemming Park, now James William Johnson Park. That's from 5 to 9, and it is free. New Edition, Charlie Wilson and Jodeci are coming on the 6th at 8 p.m. at the arena. Stop by, say what's up to me. I'll be over there. Come through for New Edition, Charlie Wilson, and Jodeci. The last I checked, there was about 600 tickets left. So if you're looking to get them, go ahead and get them now. Ticketmaster.com or at the arena box office.
The only person I cared about was Charlie Wilson.
Ooh, stop. My name is Charlie. This is about to be a song review.
Right.
All right. The next event, First Fridays, is happening at Lawrence. You know, we haven't checked out Lawrence yet. We got to go check that out. I've heard some things about that place. But First Fridays, April 1st at 7 p.m. at Lawrence off of the Expressway, Suite 976. I believe it's at Regency. I believe that's where it's located, but I'm not sure. And finally, but not finally, Jit Jam is happening thanks to the GOAT, Janae Credit Genius. She's got to come back again. She's been on the show before. She's doing a Jit Jam. And what that is, it's a kids dance party this Saturday from 3 to 6 at 2100 West 45th Street.
Get them kids
32209.
Dancing like get them kids tired.
That'll be sweet. That'll be sweet. Hey, Kezia. All right, guys. This has been the Impact Radio Show, brought to you by the Florida Star. We're going to throw it to a commercial. We'll see you after the break. Peace. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, yay. Where is the microphone? Scheiße. Because I want them to be able to hear the person.
Okay.
Right.
I thought he was calling in the station.
But this won't hear it.
Okay. Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Pick up the Florida Star at over 200
locations, or to have it delivered, call 766-883-44.
I'm sure y'all can hear it now. Welcome back to the Impact Radio Show, presented by the Florida Star, guys. We are being joined, by the one and only Jeffrey Johnson. Jeffrey, can you hear us?
I definitely can. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Yay! Guys, you have no idea how much work we went through to get this interview together, but I'm so happy to have you on, Jeffrey. How's everything?
It's a pleasure to be here.
Great. So please let me know what you got going on.
So coming up next week, we do have the Ritz. I want to say that's the 8th. It'll be an opportunity for you to hear some local talent, put on by the likes of Deborah McDuffie, who's well known within the community as well as at the Ritz, for being, very boisterous and making a major impact within the music community.
All right, so this is the Next Up series. It's actually an artist series, right? So there'll be different shows showcasing local talent. This is actually really interesting, Jeffrey, because it's been really hush-hush. I do the marketing for the Ritz, and I can't really tell you what we got to coming up on that show. So if you could please, give me a little bit of taste of the vibe. Do you know, I heard it's going to be located behind the museum, so there's definitely going to be a chill atmosphere walking around the museum. Do you know anything else that we can tease the people with?
It's going to be a unique experience. There's going to be an opportunity for artists as well to get feedback. There's going to be some artists that are looking to break a leg. This may be their first time performing or being in front of people. But it's going to be a safe space for artists to really display their talent and positive feedback. Also, some critiques on things that they can tweak or improve on, but just a safe space for artists to develop in.
That's what's up. You know what I love so much about Jacksonville is the fact that there is so much raw talent in this city. I'm excited to go to this concert on the 8th. I know tickets are available at the door. I don't want to put you on the spot, Jeff, but I'm about to put you on the spot. Are there, do you got about a little 4 bars or a tune or something you can let us know we could look forward to hearing that night?
I'm actually going to be doing an original song and probably a cover.
Ooh.
I'm really actually kind of excited about it because this will be one of the. I've only performed my single that I'm working on one time, so this will be the second time. So it'll be really good to kind of hear the feedback from people on it. It's a song that pretty much talks about the name of it is "I Just Want You Back." And sometimes you have situations where you kind of mess up within a relationship, and you lose the one that you're with, and you realize, the mistakes that you realize that the error in your ways is kind of like, yeah, I messed up and I want you back. So that's pretty much what the song is talking about. So I'm really excited to be able to perform it for you all.
Wow, that is going to be interesting. I'm a supporter of the arts, local and international, and I'm very excited for this series. I'm very excited for the city of Jacksonville. And if I could ask you some broader picture question, as a local artist, how do you feel the community receives you? And as a follow up to that, how would you like the community to receive you, or what other opportunities would you be interested in participating in?
Okay. I think one of the things is, as an artist in general, it's always that your work. So sometimes, you get up on stage and sing and perform for people, and in your head, because you may have been looking at, I missed this riff, or I missed this run, or maybe I didn't hit this note right, or maybe they had forgot a word and had to improvise, focusing on the mistakes, and then people come up to you like, hey, like, think those did, or like, they talk about the impact that you had on it, and you really realize that it's really about, what you're thinking about and the message that you're communicating, that it's all about being perfect. And so for me, I think it's what I want people to receive is the positive message. I know for me, when I listen to music, I used to listen to it a lot of times to uplift me, depending on my mood, my mood at the time, like what situation I'm going through, the message that's there. That's what I listen to music for, and I think that's the thing really tap into it and understand it's not about being perfect or always getting all of the notes right, but connecting with the audience, allowing them to understand the message that they're trying to convey. So other opportunities I would like to see is just opportunities for local artists, and support local artists. A lot of times we want to go and support a lot of big names, but we don't support the people who are writing. And so, your local artists that are all around, I think support them, see that there's going to be, show up, repost their music, help them, grow their fan base. But sometimes you have artists who can be just not getting so I would just say that we're giving an opportunity for local artists to be able to display their talent and we're supporting.
Yeah, guys, there's no way we're going to get more national artists come out of Jacksonville if we don't support the artists right now. I totally agree with you on that sentiment. And it means not just showing up, it means reposting, it means introducing your friends to these things, it means, buying the tickets, it means buying the album, it means all of that, adding it to your playlist, all of those things that we can do, all those free things that we can do to help support these artists. Final question from me, Mr. Jeffrey. Jacksonville used to be the Hollywood in the South, right? And it also used to be named as the Harlem of the South. So, in that vein, how do you think Jacksonville can change back or forward into that in the future?
I think we're starting to trend in that direction, to be honest. I think it's going to take more venues being open to music, open to artistry, not just, music, but also poetry, also rap, to get outside. So I think the more that we do events that promote outside connectivity and community, I think it's going to provide the opportunities that we need to see music develop as well.
Thank you so much for your time, Jeffrey. I believe in you. I'm excited to see what the next up show is like. Guys, this will be so dope. Next week, April 8th, bring your friends. I think it's $10 ticket at the door. There'll be some like concessions. It'll be a whole vibe in the back of the Ritz, guys. I don't even know what to expect, but you can expect to see me there. Thanks again, Jeff. Can you leave us with any of your handles or ways to get in contact with you?
Absolutely. You can find me on Instagram under the name Mr. Treble. And it's Treble like the Treble Club. So Mr. MRTREBLE, the number 2, and then the letter U. So Mr. Treble to you on Instagram. I would definitely love to see you guys follow me on my journey.
Appreciate it, Jeffrey. This has been the Impact Radio Show.
Now you know the Florida Star. Northeast Florida's largest and oldest, most read African-American newspaper, serving since 1951 in more than 200 locations. The Florida Star.
My foot was on the
Trust the people's choice, striving to make a difference. The Florida Star is serving over 230,000 African-Americans living in Northeast Florida that generate 5.2.
You might want to turn it down. That was mine that you're turning now.
I'm sorry.
It's mine that you're turning up.
Okay. There we go. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Impact Radio Show brought to you by the Florida Star. I am your executive producer, Reverend Carl Frederick, and I just stopped by to let you guys know about what I am doing in the community. Right now, I am trying to start a thing called the Kingdom Initiative. I am trying to get into local churches and to try to get them involved in their neighborhoods, about a 2 to 5 mile radius. So if you know of a church or you are a church that is, having some issues with getting the word out, whether it's a food pantry, whether it's clothing giveaway, you have a night for the singles, or if you have other programs like literacy programs, economic, literacy, we want to help you, get those programs out to your local community. So that is what I am working on to try to help impact my community, like this newspaper, the Florida Star. Mm-hmm. So another thing that we're trying to do, we're also trying to help churches become equipped. So say, y'all are doing your thing and you have people come in. If you receive 100 people, are you trained to intake those people? Are you trained to place those people? How are you going to disciple and retain, those people? So we're not trying to fix a membership problem. We're trying to fix a kingdom problem. We can't sit back and just watch the world go. We got to get back involved. The real bodies that are going to resurge are the ones that are seen in the community. So I want to urge you to hit me up on my social medias. I'm African Gentleman on Facebook and African_Gentleman13 on Instagram. If you would like to become a kingdom builder and join this initiative to get the church to be the center hub of the community again. Yay. So that is how I am impacting our community. If there's anything that you guys are doing to impact your community, please hit us up on the Impact Radio Show page. We would love to let the community know about other things that are going on out there.
Most definitely, guys. This show doesn't run without you. And I'll keep going back to this theme, how beautiful and benevolently it was given to me. I like to give back to the community. So if you guys see me on the street, you can hand me your card. Let me know specifically that you want information on the Impact Radio Show or that you would like to be a part of the Impact Radio Show. Or you can hit me up on social media at do_and_talk. It reads do and talk. and I'm on Facebook underneath that name as well. I'd love to incorporate you guys. If you have press releases, we can get that out to the Florida Star. You can write up a review about your event and send out your information and your images. We don't work without you. You guys power us, and we help get the information back to you. So it's a symbiotic relationship, and we can't wait to continue to pull more people in to help us out. Thank you, Dr. Sean.
Yes, we have the most fun doing the show, but as she said, no, we want to be able to do more fun stuff. We want to be able to do live shows, pre-tape, really get out there in the community. But the thing that's going to drive us, guys, is your support. So you buying ads, you getting your favorite businesses to carry the newspaper, you yourself subscribing and downloading it digitally and telling all your other friends, hey, we want our news, not the fake news, but our news.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's less than $100 for a subscription for like 2 years, guys. Get it together. You spend that on Duce over the weekend.
On what over the weekend?
I'm sorry. This is the wrong. So you spend that on a suit over the weekend.
This is true.
You can spare that less than $100 to go ahead and support old Black-owned, locally owned, independently owned, women-led media, which is where, we learn about the world around us, right? Art is a part of media. News is a part of media. The images we consume is a part of media. It is important that you surround yourself, your family, your loved ones with independent media because, like you said earlier, there's no quote unquote fake news, right? You're getting stories that haven't been bought by somebody before. You're getting a real story from local writers like myself, like Mr. John. We got some other people who support the Florida Star in many ways. So it's a economy. You got Carlos who delivers the papers. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole economy of Black people supporting Black people. Won't you join us?
Please, because we was making that run all the way up there to bring the newspapers down here so you guys can have them in print as well as mailing them out. So like we put in our fair share. It's not just looking pretty, on YouTube and just talking to you guys. Like we all put in our fair share. And we're just asking our community to support us because we're trying to get the news to you guys. I have not impacted you guys.
Yeah, give us a minute.
In a moment. You know what I'm saying? And just like she was saying, you can support one of the oldest newspapers. And one thing that, I'm going to steal one from one of my favorite preachers here in the city talking about how Black people, we use old stuff. Miss DIY Queen over here is good at using old stuff.
Yeah.
We take those old songs to uplift our spirits. We take those old sayings from our grandma to give us encouragement, when we lose our way. We take those old good times to kind of rub as an aloe on the current bad times. As a salve. That's the word I was looking for. We take those old things and we try to use them and make them new. You know how many Superman shirts, listen, they're out that would probably make a nice quilt that I would probably have more memory out of than I do with just the old things you're sitting around. A lot of things in your life you would discount because they're old. There's a lot of things in your life you would discount because you feel like they no longer have value.
That one broom in your house that got all the frayed
sides on it.
It's still sweet though, don't it?
It's still sweet.
Get it right in that dustpan. It might take an extra sweet, but it still get in there.
My grandmother, you wouldn't throw away a rag because it was always a dust rag. It was always a cleaning rag. It was always, something to shine her silverware, and she was good at using old things. So I want people who are feeling like they're old and undervalued to remember God uses some old stuff. This is the Impact Radio Show, and we have had fun. I'm going to let her rattle off the credits.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you to the Impact Radio Show. Thank you to the Florida Star. Thank you to the Victory Station. Thank you to our presenting sponsors, the Ritz Theatre, Hollywood Productions, Crumble for Success, Rock and Waffle Cafe, Powerful Productions, African Gentleman, Doing Talk, African Lady, all the above. We love you.
We love you guys. This has been the Impact Radio Show. Back to your gospel music.
Hey. Latoya, you got my number, I think. If not, you can message me on Facebook, sis, and we can get together. But I love you all. I'm going to find something to drink.
Yes.